Diamond pickaxe. That's how we do it, boys and girls. And it's raining outside, which is kind of cool because I have enough string that I can make a fishing pole. And there's a cool thing that, I don't know why something's dying, but it is. A cool part about Minecraft is that if you fish in the rain, there's a higher chance that you're going to catch a fish. Now, I'm actually not going out in this, but if once it's raining and I have like diamond armor or something, I'd go out. Mine. But for now, while I'm kind of wimpy still and I'm just no armor, we're gonna kind of avoid that. So let's go over here, deposit the diamonds in there, drop off some of the cobble, grab maybe another stack just for good measure. Crafting table. I have a specific order I like my inventory in. I'm kind of weird that way, but like I like to have all my tools in the right spot. Everything has its place. So this is kind of the setup I like. That way, all new items go to the top, away from my main items that I carry with me, and my hotbar is pretty empty. Normally, I'd have like maybe 2 picks here or something instead of a pickaxe and an axe, and then the axe would be kept up here in the inventory. It's my system. I have it. I'll show you once I get all my tools. Now that we actually have diamonds, I would say that most of the objectives I originally set out in this episode are actually pretty complete. Like, granted, we don't have a full, like, built-up base yet, and our food supply is somewhat lacking, but this is a really good start, especially for me, because you guys, I'm not the world's best Minecrafter or anything, so I think this is a pretty good start. So off camera, I actually laid out all the boundaries blocks, if you will. I don't really know what to call them, but this is the edge of the room, and these blocks here are going to be made into the walls. And I'm going to change them up a little bit so they're not just stone. I'll probably use like concrete powder or concrete mix or something like that. But I need to replace the floor here with partially cobble, and I'm actually thinking I'm probably going to end up mixing the floor pattern, so I'll have cobble, andesite, and smooth stone, because those three tend to go together pretty well and make a floor pattern, like so. And if I take out like boom, 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 and then use andesite and fill that in, that looks like a pretty nice floor. And once I get some more detail on the walls, it's gonna look great. But over here, this is kind of 2009 Minecraft here, which is the cobblestone spruce planks. You know, actually not 2009, 2010. 2009 was mostly the beta version of the game. I digress. I'm gonna make this place look what's the word? Spiff and span. I don't know how you say that. I think I'm going to use this remaining iron to make a stone cutter, because I forget the recipe for these actually. How do I make them? Oh no, I feel so bad. I don't know the recipe. Is it some spruce planks too? I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google this one. It's a new feature. I'm not terrible, I promise. So it turns out it's actually an iron ingot and 3 stone to make a stone cutter. I didn't know. I just had to Google it, but I'm hoping this is the right recipe, then it's not like bedrock or something. But as long as this works, I think a stone cutter is important, because it's, for those of you who don't know how they work in this new update, basically it's just a way of more cheaply getting your stone type blocks, because the stair recipes are pretty inefficient as far as things go. So I'm going to put that there, and I think that's going to make it look a little bit better. But where did I put the stone? Here it is. Got it. Alright, yep, there it is. Stone cutter. Easy as that. Alright, where am I going to put this? Ew. Maybe I'll turn this wall into a... I don't know. Just here. You know what? That's pretty good. Just here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw andesite in here, and that way I can pick from all sorts of andesite blocks. So I can make andesite stairs like that, and they can go right there. And I can make... I can take this wall out, and I can put a cobblestone in, and I think from that, no, I can't get a cobblestone wall. But if I quickly go over to here, throw that in, and throw that in, I can make a stone wall. Basically, the key to making stuff look good in Minecraft is texture variation. Because the game is a very pixely game, there tends to be a very distinct lack of texture variation in the game, and that causes a lot of builds to look pretty bad, in my opinion. Like, even just this much texture changes makes it look makes it look a million times better, and I'm really happy with how this is looking so far. It's not like a masterpiece, but it's also a little bit better than if I had just left it plain, I think. Because it looks decent, and I'm going to finish up what I was doing, which is to make one of these into... I thought we had stone fences. Is that something they didn't add yet? Alright, well I guess I'm making a stone brick wall, and I'm going to put it in there. And that's another thing you can do. You can mix stone bricks in. I don't actually like the way that looks, so I'm going to go over and grab a bit of andesite to do that with. Because, I don't know, stone bricks and these other stone textures don't always mix in that well for me. I don't know why, it's just I prefer the look of the natural stones mixed together and then the unnatural stones. So like stone brick, polished stuff, all that looks good together, and all this stuff looks together. And I think that ought to do it. This floor is looking much better than it was earlier, just out of sheer, like, it's... Oh, I'm missing a block. What should I put in there? Andesite look alright, I think. Yep, and another block there, so... I don't want to smelt another smooth stone right now, so cobble should be fine. This floor is already looking a lot better. I gotta do the walls next, but, adding little stuff in like this, where it's like a crevice in the wall as if it's worn away a bit there, and like just all this texture variation tends to make builds look a lot better. Next I kind of want to focus on this area. I'm thinking I'm going to put my bed here, turn this into more of a storage area than it already is, and then put enchanting over here once I get a lot of that stuff taken care of. And I think my next step actually is going to be to go down into the mine again. Wow, all these zombies are really close. To go down into the mine again and get some obsidian and clear out. There's a spot at the reason I made this 3 wide and put a barrier in the middle is because there's I'm going to put a single block of water at the bottom of the chute here, so I can just drop down into the mine, and I only have to climb out. So what I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to mine this. And me placing the water here is going to form any blocks that are under this into obsidian, so I can make sure I get this one when it drops. Like that, see? And then I'm going to kind of sit here and mine the rest out. But before I do that, I'm going to move that down there, because this is eventually where it's going to go, but it also means I can mine out the obsidian a little bit easier. Alright, so now I got this block of water here, and the chute will let me drop straight down into it. And I have to climb out for now. I'm probably going to put in a minecart elevator here, because minecart elevators are a really quick way of going up. But for now, this will do, and it's a pretty good start to a mining system. And for the rest of this episode, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this area finished, and I'm going to try and get this storage area done, an enchantment here, an enchanting area here, without the books, of course, because that would take forever. I'm going to polish up this area, and get a front put on. And that sounds like a whole lot, but I got a couple more hours left to do all this. And I better go farm that, or harvest that. But I think this will do as a temporary food farm for now. I think I have a kind of neat idea for the enchanting table this time. Where am I not? No. Okay. I'm still getting used to the new storage system. While I'm here, I'm going to put these away, grab these, put them there. My inventory is an absolute mess. Granite can go in here, Felt can go in here. Alright, I think that's good. I need a leather. Oh, I need leather. Alright. I guess we're going to find a cow. It's nighttime. I'll see you guys when it's day. Welcome back, guys. It is bright again outside, and I have expanded our storage system a little bit. I'm gonna can I dig into that wall? Yeah, I'm gonna dig into this wall a little bit too, just for this slot here, and that should give us a total of enough chests that I think we'll have enough spare for a while. So I'm going to grab a little bit more food, and I'm going to clear out my inventory, or not clear out my inventory, but move stuff around in my inventory a little bit. Ow, frick. That's a skeleton. Woo. That was some nice self-censorship right there. Got it. Woo. Anyways, I need to plant these on raised beds so this stops happening, because that's a good way to fix that. I was wondering what that noise was, and a skeleton jumped out of nowhere. Whoa, these are not going to kill me. I was a little too close for comfort. Alright. I'm going to, before these kill me, I'm going to go in search of a cow so I can make a enchanted, an enchanting table. It's not going to do much good without lapis, but it'll feel really nice to have an enchanting table so early in the series. Oh, wow. I just found a village. That is awesome. Cool. This is going to be sweet. Oh, I found a really cool village. I am totally going to have to turn this into a base or something. This is too cool to waste. Oh man, I'm totally gonna have to terraform this or something, do something cool with it. Oh, is that one of the new villagers? I haven't seen these guys up close. Is that a nitwit? The first villager I find is a nitwit, of course it is. Alright, well, I'll come back to that, but for now, on with the search. Aha! I found a plains biome, and I think, well, for one thing, that means sheep, which is a plus, because that means I can make a bed. I'm gonna grab some wool. That's plenty. I want 2 beds at least, so gimme. But still no cows. That's quite surprising. You would think that you'd find at least one in all this running about. Yoink. I have been running for long enough now to have to refill my hunger bar twice, and I have not spotted a single cow. Well guys, I found some horses, but still no cows, and I'm not gonna kill a horse just for leather, even though they drop it. I don't like killing horses, because I mean, I like leaving horses alive. That should be pretty obvious. Something I'd like to experiment with in this series, actually, is you can actually breed horses with other good horses to increase their stats. Similar to how you would actually... Cows! Death to all cows. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by mindless slaughter, horses can be bred to increase their stats, which is something I'd really like to play around with so I can get like a ridiculously fast horse, or something of that sort. It's good that I'm here, because I seem to have stumbled on an extreme hills biome, which is nice to see. I also grabbed some oak and birch saplings while I was out adventuring, because I didn't see any of those around where we were at. I'm going to chop down this tree so I can make a bed, because right now it is getting close to night, and I have like 1,000 blocks to run to get back to the base. So I think making a bed is in order, or 2, depending on how many I feel like making. Oh, that's the wrong blocks. That's a lot of oh, that was a lot of lag. Right? I'm gonna make 2 beds, one for my inventory and one to place down when we get back to the base, and since it's not technically night yet, I'll pick up my supplies. And then we will head back, make a book, make an enchanting table, do all sorts of fun stuff like that. The base is almost within actually now it is within render distance. I ran into a forest fire along the way, and I found some more cool stuff, and killed a lot of cows. There are probably very few cows within 1,000 blocks of me. Just because I nearly got lost because I didn't note down the coordinates or anything. But we are back, and I have so much stuff to start growing and planting and doing landscaping with. We got tons of cool new flowers, we got some mushrooms, all sorts of neat stuff, and we can start building cool new things, and that's going to be really fun. I'm going to stow away most of this stuff, and then I will start with the enchantment table, and I'm very excited to get that taken care of because I just invested the better part of an hour tracking down those cows and, you know, yeah, slaughtering them. But, you know, I think I deserve at this point to have a, you know, a nice enchantment table. Alright, I got my bed placed down, I got most of my inventory put away, and I think it is finally now time for us to craft that enchantment table. It took me the better part of an hour to track down all of the, to track down cows to make the leather, and I think I have sugarcane somewhere in here. Yep, oh, 3 sugarcane. I should probably plant some of that and grow a little more. Oh, it's gonna take so long. I do still have to wait. Alright, fine. Wait. I can sleep through the night. That's awesome. Alright, first actual sleep of the world. That's pretty cool, right? Alright, I ran out of food, so I'm gonna go grab some berries because it's now daylight and I slept through the night. And I'm very happy I can now do that, and very happy I found some sheep. As I wait for the sugarcane to grow, I'm actually going to go plant another big tree, except I don't have enough saplings, so I gotta cut down a little one first. But after that, I'm going to go chop down a big tree. And because I'm running very quickly out of logs, because I keep going through them by, like, building stuff when I... Is that a zombie? I keep going through them by building stuff when I should probably be using them for, like, you know, torches and ladders, but... Nah, I think my use is pretty good as well. Just maybe not best. I am waiting on that sugarcane to grow. It's terrible you can't bone meal this stuff, but this sugarcane takes absolutely forever to grow. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but it's kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna turn this into bone meal, because I don't want the tree to take forever to grow too. Really, there is a baby zombie somewhere around here. Really all I need is for 1 sugarcane to grow, and then I can justify using the other 3. But, like, even that's taking a while, and it's obnoxious. 1, 2... Yeah, it grew. Awesome. That tree has been completely demolished. At least I think it has. Well, yeah, I mean, there's, still stuff gonna be falling down, but we got a decent amount of wood from that, and I'm really happy, because... it's gonna go probably very, very quickly, and it's always good to have extra. The sugarcane has not grown yet, and so I'm going to continue stalling for time. Thought I'd turn the camera back on while I do a little bit of building, because I'm gonna be building out the front of this area here, and I thought it'd be cool to show kind of how I'm thinking about building this place. All I'm really doing with the front here is I'm gonna build like a little jetty with a roof, and then I'm going to leave most of this stuff inside. Eventually I'm going to build a second floor up here that leans out of this cliff, but for now I'm going to leave it to this, and I'm just going to put a little staircase on this side and move the door. All I'm doing though right now is I'm going to put these, whatchamacallums, stairs here. It felt weird to call them stairs because I'm not using them as stairs, but basically they're going to transition into some pillars that are going to support most of the structure. So it's getting nighttime, so I'm going to sleep, but what I'm basically just doing is adding some different like levels of detail here and making it look decent. I'm not trying to make an award-winning build here, but I feel like people should at least be able to recognize it's a house instead of a weird cobblestone wooden thing. Like, for example, if I move this door be right here. I don't think I'm going to make it so it can open that way. So I'm just going to go with the normal door and trust that zombies won't break it in. I'm also going to remove this and remove that and place that there so I get a little bit more depth. I'm going to fill in these blocks. I don't know, actually. Yeah, I think... No, I just had an idea so that I can use to bring the blocks... Bring the structure with... how do I put this? I'm going to bring the structure outwards a little bit by filling in this area instead of the block behind it, which should just give me a little more working room inside the building, which is always nice, because the one thing you don't want to do in Minecraft is trap yourself into too small of a building area, because then basically you just can't get as much stuff done. Nothing really works out exactly right from that. Right here, I need a pillar to match what I've been doing for the rest of the build, and up here I'm going to break that, because this area is getting transferred, or like changed into the new kind of build, so to speak. I don't really know how to put that. Basically, I'm going to grow some oak trees. I picked up some saplings while I was on my adventure, and then I'm going to put oak stair there, oak block there, and then a glass pane in the middle so I can look out over this way, and so that there's a semblance of a wall there, but it's only really one block thick, so I still get the depth that's involved with building outwards this way. So I'm going to get that tree growing. I think by this time... No! Why does sugarcane take so long to grow? Mojang, fix it, please. I'm going to get some oak saplings going, and then we will be able to continue with this build. Aha! The sugarcane grew. I just spotted it on my way in. So I'm going to destroy all of these, but actually I'm going to destroy all of them. I'm going to go over to this island here, because I like it better for growing stuff than right by my base, and I'm going to place one sugarcane down. That's going to be my next sugarcane plant. And as it grows, I'm going to spread it out along the coast and use the whole coast as kind of a sugarcane growing area until I can make a dedicated farm. But before then, I'm going to go in here and make myself, finally, at long last, a book. Just like that. And now that will let me make an enchanting table. Just like that. And wow, that is amazing. I have an enchanting table in my first episode of playing. It's like really spectacular. I never thought I'd be at that kind of be able to do something like that. I am thinking about it now, and I'm actually going to extend this wall one more this way, and so I can build my enchanting setup in this corner here without it kind of infringing on this outside space. So once we get these cleared out, we're getting really close to the surface here. As you can see, that's outside surface, so I'm going to have to be careful how I build in here. But once I channel this out, I'll be able to take out these logs and place them over one, and then add some extra ground, and place my enchanting table in its new spot. What I'm going to be doing with this one, to make it kind of look unique, is I'm going to elevate it off the ground, so that there are actually, there's a bit of uniqueness to the build, rather than just kind of letting it be, your typical enchanting setup. So I'm going to place the table right here, and I'm going to place blocks in, I'm going to place the bookshelves in, like that, kind of, you know? And that way it's going to look really neat and just function pretty well. That way it'll function like a normal enchanting table. I'm just elevating it off the ground to give it sort of that mystical look. And I might suspend it with, some glass panes or something to make it look really cool. I don't know. It's all kind of just creative stuff at this point, but now that we have our enchanting table, all should be well. I'm going to make a little, or I'm going to grab actually, because I probably have one. In fact, that would look nice. A stone brick wall, and that way it just doesn't look like it's floating for the time being. But it's all looking pretty good. I think my last thing for this episode will be to get all the chests in here, and then build this place up. I forgot if I said I was going to do anything else, but I think that would make a really good stopping point for this episode, and it'd give me plenty of time to edit everything together and make this into a killer first episode for this series. So I'm going to get cracking on harvesting some more wood, and I will update you guys when I am ready to start building this outside area, because I think this is kind of the more interesting part, that many of you wouldn't have seen me actually build something that looks like anything other than ugly before. So that should be fun. Okay guys, this is a really weird spot to bring you in, I know, because I just said I was going to work on that, but we're about to get raided by some I forget what you call them, the illagers, and I am really scared because I am not well equipped for this at all, and I am probably going to die like a horrendous amount of times unless I can run out and escape. So I'm going to run out and escape and try and pick them off one by one. Whew. Here we go. Oh. I reacted. It's just a wandering villager. These guys are the best, except when they terrify you and make you think you're getting invaded. And Dude, what are you doing in my house? Like, I get that you're here, but like, no, you don't get to scare me, make me think you're an incoming raid, and then come into my house. If I killed you right now and stole your llamas, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I'm not gonna though. What kind of stuff does this guy sell? I mean, it's not like I can buy anything. No, I can't. You're talking back to me? That's what I thought. Well, when this guy despawns, whenever this guy despawns, he despawns, but, I'm gonna go back to, like, resource collecting and stuff. But this is literally seconds after I, went off to take care of stuff. And I think that's kind of funny that it happened so quickly afterwards. Alright, back to the grind. Alright guys, I'm pulling a sneaky. I trapped the guy in my house and the llamas outside, so when he walked away the leads broke, and now they're my llamas. If I can make friends with them, which I did. And that's one, and where did the other run off to? There he is. If I can grab both of them on the leads that they came with, and I need to craft a fence. Alright, we're just gonna nab one of these for a second, and I need to craft a fence. Fence recipe, bop. And there are all sorts of mobs somewhere. I can't tell where, but they're probably in like a mineshaft or a cave or something under my base, but all I can hear is mobs. I'm just gonna, for now, give these guys a fence, and since I tamed them, they will not leave when the villager leaves. So they're mine, and the villager ran off somewhere, but these guys, I get to keep them. And they both let me ride on them, and I will get carpets for them when the time comes. But for now, they're just gonna hang out. Awesome. Anyways, I've been working on this a little bit. I've got these 2 pillars out, and I'm going to build a nice pitched roof, and then I'm going to put a window there, and I have doors and staircases on both sides, so you can walk up into here. These were temporary to keep the villager in, and I'm going to let him out now, but eventually there's going to be more of a little extra space in here, so there's going to be like something built out into here, and then these, you can walk out either side. Oh, man. You know, that doesn't look too bad, actually. We'll see. I may integrate some of this, but for now I'm going to take that and plop it in here. Anyways, I'm back to waiting. Oh, I completely blanked. I did, add all the chests in, so I have all of them now, and I'm constantly losing where I put my stuff, so I'm going to make signs or item frames pretty soon to figure out where I need to put things when I'm putting things away. But I think that is all I had to talk about. I don't know, I just wanted to show you guys that I had trapped the llamas away from the wandering villagers, so they're now my llamas. he's without llamas because he walked away from them for too long and now they're mine. And I'm going to continue building on this. I'll show you guys when it's done, unless something else interesting happens, because of course something else interesting always happens. Oh, I want that gone. So, I'm still not finished with this. This stuff is still growing, but I've never seen this many of these guys at the same place, because this guy has not despawned yet, and there's another one over there. And I really hope this doesn't happen a lot, because I hate these guys being in my base all the time, because they're not meant to be here. And, well, I guess I'm just going to have to wait till they despawn, so. Alright, welcome back everybody. Not much has changed since I turned the camera off, other than the fact that I grabbed the 2 llamas I was talking about. I added these little bumpers here so I can stop running into the berry bushes. And I gotta figure out how to fix that next. But I've also been expanding the sugarcane. I've only gotten 2 as profit, and I'm actually probably gonna just plant those so we keep getting more and more sugarcane as we go. And it's hopefully gonna start going a little faster. Other than that, I've just collected a bit of oak wood so we can finish off just the main part of this building, because I am very quickly running out of time for this episode. But I'm just gonna place 1 oak plank there, 1 oak wood, or one stair there, 1 wood there, and then there's gonna be a glass pane right in there. And I want to figure out how to cover that up, because I stripped all these oak logs here, and so they look like this now, but that one is also on the outside, so I need to figure out how to cover that. And I'm thinking I'm probably just going to use some trapdoors, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But that's that, and then all I need to do over here, similar deal, is just oak log, or oak stair, and then fill those in. And then it's kind of like a little, it just adds, the stairs just give it a little bit of interest. And I think I'm actually, though, going to take that one out. Oh boy. And replace it with this, and that way you just get that bit of accent. And I think that looks a little bit better. And don't worry, this split part here will look a bit better once the roof gets built in. But for now, I think we've got ourselves a decent starter house, because it's now, after this, it will have all the 4 walls it needs to keep the mobs out, and it will have, oh, well, I guess I gotta add a roof, but, and it has all the stuff we need to start out in, and the mine and all that, and we got some more resources, and all in all, it's been a really great start to a series, and I'm very much looking forward to making more episodes. That being said, that's all I've got time for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Crafter Kid T, logging out.